Dad was larger than his life. Sitting here today, speaking, I so know that's true because he's still here with me and he's here with each and every one of us. I feel his presence now. His breath was great. Not only was he a visionary in business, his sense of family and his love for my mother, we're reiterating this a lot, aren't we? Because it was what defined him. It was remarkable. He was an inspiration to so many of us of what love really looks like. One of Dad's friends, who's sitting here today, called me about a year or two ago and asked how Dad was doing. And he told me a story that I had never heard before. Roberto was a controller in Puerto Rico and came into my dad's office one day. He told me this story. Came to my dad's office one day and said that one of the tenants had not made timely payments. And so what should he do? And he explained that he had a large family. And Roberto said that my father said, you go back to that house and fill the refrigerator. That's just an example of Dad. His level of generosity was uncanny. It was an example of Dad's huge, huge heart. I asked one of Dad's employees once what it was like to work for my dad, and he said, he's difficult but fair. I had the gift of experiencing Dad in his mellow years. He was strong yet gentle, a humble man. He had a deep faith, and he lived his faith. He walked the walk. I'm so grateful and blessed to be touched by a man such as my dad in such a deep and profound way. He left this world saying thank you. Even though he couldn't speak, he could still say thank you. One of my mother's caretakers at the end of the couple days before he passed away, he had no physical ability left, but he reached and brought her to him, and that meant thank you. The hospice chaplain, the day that my father passed, my father reached for his hand and put it to his heart and did that maneuver that Dad always did, and that chaplain knew exactly what he meant. It's in this spirit that we, the family, express our appreciation for every one of you here today, for celebrating our dad's life together. Thank you. My dad was my mentor, my source of wisdom and integrity, and an example of how to live a life. I could feel my presence was such a source of joy for him, even when he wasn't aware of the larger world. During my morning meditation, he always came to mind when I prayed this prayer. Let there be love in the eyes that see me, peace in the ears that hear me, and light in the hearts of those that think of me.